Hey, hey, hey. Juanita Waterman here from Hope, Maine, and just trying to figure this, what's the best way to go. Anyway, yeah. So you may have heard already that EmpowerNetwork went downtown. It just crashed and burned. It took 5 years, though, almost 6 years to do it, and it had a good run. I mean, that first year was the best, and the second year, best years for many network marketers. Made more millionaires than David Wood made more millionaires than anyone else I know. If you know somebody who made more millionaires, go ahead, tell me who in the comments below. But he definitely did make a lot of millionaires with EmpowerNetwork. So, what happened? What really happened? What do you think happened? You get this owner and his wife, cute little wife, beautiful model material, sweet. I mean, she would like, okay, David, this guy, he's deaf and he's blind and he just came to this event. We want to really support him here. And she'd find all the people that were lowly and she'd bring them on stage and she'd help them. You know, maybe they didn't get enough money to come to the event. She'd help them with whatever they needed help with. She was just so sweet. And she would do some talks on stage, and she says, you know, my husband really doesn't want me. David doesn't want me to do these talks because he's afraid of something I might say. But she always said it's because of political. She might say something political, and anyone could understand that. A guy would be nervous if his wife got up on stage and did a talk. Well, one time she was up on stage in a real sexy outfit. I mean, she was dressed like, she called herself, she was dressed like a hooker. She goes, that's because that's what my husband likes. And I'm like, okay, well, just like that. But anyway, it was funny. It was really funny. And so I knew something wasn't right then. And so eventually what happened was we start not seeing her on any of his profile things, and nothing in his profile on Facebook, and he's not talking about her anymore. He used to talk about her, oh, like, I love my wife. This is how we met. This is the love story, how we met. And we all love David for that. And David made, you know, gave us 100% commission. Now, here's the thing about 100% commission. People will say, oh, you didn't really get 100%. The company paid out 100%, okay? And that was really cool because we did make a lot of money. And we never made that kind of money before. Many of us had never made that kind of money before. And we were really excited about it. And so anyway, so this started happening, and the thing is David is really a good moral person. I mean, he made this so people could make money, his friends could make money and go play all over the world with him. And so he wanted the average guy to be able to make money, someone like me. And I did. Someone like me did make money. I mean, I was used to making $500 a month, and it went to $2,000 a month, you know? So it was exciting times for us. But then something happened, and he left his wife. He said he was lonely in Puerto Rico, and she was in LA starting her acting career, and he got lonely and got a new girlfriend, pregnant. And we were all shocked, of course. And he was sad by it because his girlfriend ran away from him. He never told us why she ran away. But I'm thinking, now that we know all the facts, I think I know why she ran away. But what happened was he did have the baby, and she did come back to him. But in the meantime, he never divorced his wife. He never divorced her. He's still married to her. Now, if you're a moral person, well, I shouldn't say moral, but if you have had any upbringing in the Bible, or being on marriage, been taught anything on marriage, you know you don't cheat on your mate. You know you don't, if you do cheat on your mate, you get a divorce and move on. Give the wife a divorce and move on. Well, he didn't do that. So guess how that would bother his subconscious mind? It did it. That's what I believe. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a hypnotist. Thank goodness. I'm not related to him. But that is my conclusion, okay? Is that it did a switcheroo on him, and he's like, you know, he can't really once you start going down that road of going against your congruency and going against universal laws on marriage, it's really hard to dig your way out. And then you have to numb yourself, and that's where drugs come in and alcohol comes in. And so, long story short, He's now, 5 years later, his company's gone downhill like huge. The commission plan changed 1,000,000 times. All his leaders have gone. The ones he made millionaires have left him and gone to other companies. In fact, these other companies paid him like tons of money to pull them out of EmpowerNetworks. Some stayed, some were loyal. But here's what happened, is he went crazy, or acted like he was crazy, and pretended he was God, and pretended he could command things, and tried using hypnosis commands on people, stuff like that. And it's just sad, just really, really sad. And when it's somebody you love, you're not laughing at him, but I think someday he will laugh at this, because he'll see how he got to that place and how crazy it was. And I think he will laugh at himself, because that's the kind of person he is. He'll say, I thought it was hilarious. He'll say that when we do something really dumb. He'll say, oh, I thought it was hilarious. So he may say that someday. And I hope he does, because I want him to get past this too. Because this isn't the real him. This is either him on drugs, or him, like I said before, the reason he had to do drugs was because he had to numb his subconscious mind about the things he was doing that he knew wasn't congruent with his heart and soul. And the kind of person he is, he needs to be congruent with that. We all do. If we're not congruent with what we know is right, we will go nuts, because we're not being true to ourselves. When we're not true to ourselves, we can't handle that. So that is my short take on EmpowerNetwork, the rise and fall. And and David will come out of this, because he's going to eventually realize, aha, I see what I did. I see that I did not stay true to myself. I did not stay congruent with my morals. I left my morals. I got high on power, high on thinking I could have anything I want, and went for it, and did it in a very flagrant way. I mean, it was nothing discreet about it. When he got with his new girlfriend and dumped Ashley, he posted all kinds of photos on her on Facebook in not even clothed, as though he's bragging, look at this new hottie I got, which I guess somehow he felt needed to be empowered by that. But it didn't make him look good. It made him look really bad. I thought, for women. I don't think any women looked at those pictures and said, oh, wow, he's so cool. He's got a really hot girlfriend, because they weren't married. Again, So she eventually left him too, and now he has another girlfriend, and this is the one where he went crazy publicly with. So we'll see where that goes. And he also says she's pregnant, and I don't think there's any money left. I hope he paid cash for his house, because he will have that still left. But if he didn't pay cash for that house, this is why I tell people, when you are in this industry, or I learned it from somebody else. I'm not that wise. When you're in this industry, don't quit your job, and always pay cash for everything, because you don't want it taken away from you. So don't go buy that big, huge house if you can't pay cash for it. So there's a couple of things. So now he's, off in a hospital for a month or so, or whatever. Not supposed to be back in Empower for a year, but he will rise again once he realizes, like I said, once he sees that it was him not being true to his self, being true to his spiritual beliefs, being true to what he knows is right for him morally. So if you agree with me, comment below. If you don't agree with me, comment below too. And always, you want to, when people see us saying, oh, we pray for you, David, we love you, David, they're like, how can you love him? He ripped so many people off, blah, 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 blah. He went crazy, he did this and this. So what? So what? Even if he made the whole thing up, so what? He's human, and he's crazy. He always has been. We knew when we joined him 5 years ago that he was insane, and we loved him for that. And now that he's insane in a kind of bad way, we still aren't going to just stop loving him. We know that he will get over this, and he'll rise above the ashes, and he'll come out even better for it. But he numbed himself. So, and you can only numb yourself so long, and then you're just like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. I really want to get right and do the right thing. set matters straight. So set matters straight, David Wood. We love you. We know you can do this. You just have to look to yourself and say, hey, I was wrong. And I should have taken care of my wife. And I didn't, and she probably will never take me back, but I need to fix it. I need to give her her share. If it's now I don't think he has any. But I should spend the rest of my life trying to make it up to her somehow. And if I can't, well, I'll do the best I can. And then move on to his next relationship, but not until that one is totally healed. And for some reason, that little boy in him isn't healed. You know, they say, heal the boy, the man will appear. Well, he hasn't healed his little boy yet. So I'm done talking. One more thing. If you're a leader in Empower Network and you're getting all your people to follow you into your next joint venture, here's what I have to say. Where were you when we came to you with our little companies, that when we were in Empower Network and you were the head and we said, hey, join us in this or join us in that, and it was, you know, a nutritional company or something that would have been good for you, it wouldn't have hurt you to join us or be a customer of us, and you wouldn't even do that, and now you want us to just all line up and join you in something else? It just doesn't seem right and doesn't seem fair. So this is what I say. If you were in Empower Network, you need to find a company you love, because you're not going to get paid 100% anymore. Actually, Max says you will. Max has some stuff out there. But, so get in a company you love, that you would do whether you make money or not, that other people notice a difference in you, whether it's weight loss or how you smell, essential oils, or your confidence. Again, essential oils and weight loss, all confident building things. And having a trainer that can help you with social media and Instagram and LinkedIn and things like that. Have all those things in place, and then be in a company that's older than, you know, be at least 5 years old. Get back with me if that's something you're interested in doing, and if you want to join me and you want me to help you build your business, let me know. I've got some things up my sleeve. And no, they're not up my sleeve. I got some things flat out wide open. I shouldn't say it like that either. I have a plan. There we go. See you guys. Bye.